wonderful celebration. Happy Easter. We are still in the season of celebration. And I pray that God will be with every one of us in Jesus' name. Okay, yeah, we begin today's topic on our health matters. We're going to be talking about diabetes. We're talking on diabetes tonight. Invite your friends on the Facebook Live, on YouTube channel. We are there. Invite your friends. Okay. Today we are going to be discussing on diabetes. It's a disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. So diabetes comes from when your blood level is high or your you eat. So your blood glucose is your main energy. As humans, we have an energy that carries. So it is that blood glucose that carries us or that transports energy to us as humans. Are we all getting it? And come from the food we eat. So it also comes from the food we eat. So during the course of this food we eat, so it generates from the food you eat. Get into your cells and be used for energy. So when those things are no longer flowing as part of energy, it causes a problem. The primary symptoms. So now we are discussing for those coming in now. Now we are discussing diabetes. We said is a disease that occurs when your blood glucose or your blood sugar is too high. So everyone that has diabetes is about their high blood pressure, their sugars are high and not on low rate but on high rate. So we get to understand that these are the food that transport energy to our cells, and if it's not properly handled or food that we eat, it gives us in another dimension. As someone listening and get into it. So the primary symptoms of diabetes or types of diabetes, we have type 1 of diabetes. It increases taste. Okay, the types of diabetes we are going to talk about. They want to drink bad things. I don't want to feel that I'm not gotten diabetes. Be careful with your intake of sugar. Some of us, we go out there, we get there, and they say it's low sugar, there is no sugar, there is no. But at times, you see the level of the sugar is very high. So it's very impossible for you to say those things that we take as drink, that there is no sugar in it. So the best thing for you to drink is water. Water is so important in our system. It washes, it flushes out everything that is not good. It flushes it away from your system for you to be able to know. You drink Coke, not even water. Most of them don't drink water. They want to drink Coke, Fanta, Malt. There are sweet mats of drinks and all those energy drinks. That is what they want to drink. And unexplained weight loss. Their weight is, they are going down gradually in weight, and they cannot understand. So they are imagining, why is my weight going down? Why am I losing weight? So these are the primary symptoms of diabetes. You might not have it. You might go for control. Keep going for control and avoid sugar intake for you not to be a victim of diabetes. Okay? Frequent urine. They go to toilet every time. Because mind you, you drink Coke, you drink Fanta, you drink watering thing. Why won't you go to the toilet? You will always go. You want to urinate. You want to urinate. So urination is just what is primary symptoms that they have. Extreme hunger. They eat now before you know they are in the urine. So countries are a product of the breakdown of muscles. In fact, that happen when there is not enough available to them. You are bothering them. To them, you are not telling them what they need to know. So to them, they are not like feeling comfortable around you or what they need to do. So they are so tired, they are fatigued, whatever you do around them, it's just irritating. So now we are moving to stages. So I believe that everyone is hearing me. Just share it out and let your friends understand this topic. next week we are still going to talk on diabetes, because I, when going for research, I saw a lot of things that we need to know as women, as man, as youth, as children. Children have diabetes, youth have diabetes, men, women, they have diabetes. I think it is a rampant disease that kills people this day. So you should be very careful with what you take. I believe that water is the best. I believe that water is the best. So the stage one of diabetes is defined as DCPD, insulin, okay, resistance. That's the stage one. The stage two is defined as DCPD, pre-diabetes. That's some little symptoms, you are not there yet, but it's a pre. It is what we come on, is about happening or is already happening, not in the stage, okay? That is called defined as the BCT, pre-diabetes. This stage three is defined as DCPD. Okay, so it's very dangerous, and we also have a stage 4, which is defined as DCPD, vascular complications, okay, including retinopathy, okay, nephropathy or neutropathy or types. So it is very rare and difficult for us to have this thing. So it is when I pray we don't get to that stage for us to read all these things to understand what we are talking about. So in the stage 2 is what we want to talk about. That is the stage 1. So these are the ones you do in the pre-diabetes, the neuropathy, the vascular complications, the retinopathy. That is what we find in the stage 1. In stage 2 diabetes, it related to microvascular, the macrovascular events. Okay? So it is very important for you and I to understand where we are going and where we are moving to. It's not a final bus stop. It is not where we give hope. And I believe that everyone having diabetes, it has caused from one way to another. It has led to complications. And as you hear me tonight, that diabetes, when you control it with these little tips we have, and I believe you will be healed, and you will just go on. Can diabetes go away? No. Obvious, no. Simple enough, no. It doesn't go enough. Why diabetes is incurable is a person that can stay in remission for a long time. Okay? No cure for diabetes currently existent, but the diabetes can go into remission. It can go for when you have a proper tablet, you have a proper intake of your medicine, medications, then it can go for remission. It can be reduced. Sometimes when it's very high, you begin to take your medications, it reduces. But don't be that kind of person that they give medications to and don't yield to the medications. Don't yield to what they need to yield to. So they just believe that, I just take it once. Many of us don't we apply it only once, and we just feel it is normal. Read the instructions very well, and read it very well for you to apply it in a very proper way. But the diabetes can go into remission. When diabetes go into remission, it means that the body does not show any sign of diabetes again. It's not cured. But when you take proper medications and your body go for remission, then it can be cured. Okay, it's not curable, but you go for remission. That shows that there is no symptom of diabetes in you, or whoever that they see you notice that there is no symptom anymore, although the disease is technically still present. But because of your medications, of the food you take and all that, you will see a lot of changes that will be coming in. Okay, then the food that can control diabetes is very, very good and very, very important for us to talk about the food tonight. So in our later week, we're going to be talking about other things associated with diabetes. Number one is a fatty fish. Fish is good, but this specific one is a fatty fish that has fat, fatty fish that you can. Number two, leafy. We have the scented leaf. We have the green leaves. So these are green leaves. I believe other parts of the world we have all those green leaves are very well. Green, lofty green leaves are very important for us to use. It's either you slice it when you are boiling it, for example, when you are boiling green leaves, you don't let it boil too much. At least 5 minutes, wash it very well, slice it, whatever you are boiling or you are frying, not more than 5 minutes. The nutrient and everything in there is very good. It's very good. It's nutritious. It's very good, and there is a low calories inside. There is nutrition on it. Okay, it's very us to take it. Okay, so it's very low in calories also. So it's nutritious for us to do that. And we need to, not even if we are boiling it, even if we are squeezing it, don't let it be more than 5 minutes when you are boiling, when you are frying. Don't let it stay more than that, because the nutrients in it needs to stay. So I'm saying that it has a lot of nutrients and low calories in green leaves. So it's very important for us to do that. Okay, and we need to go for avocados. Avocados is pear. We Some people call it pears, some call it avocado. So it's very important. That avocado is very good in our body, in our skin, on our hair, for us to work with the Caribbeans, the African, and we also have the European beans, brown beans. That black eyed beans, we have the one of the brown, we have white also. But you can have another species of beans. They can have it in cans, they can have it in different varieties, but beans is beans. Even the green beans we use for fried rice, the green beans we have in our cans. So it's very important for us to go for beans. Okay, so we go for Greek yogurt. Yogurt are very good, but specifically you must look for the low fats for it, for intake, for you not to add to what you are already having. Okay, groundnuts, nuts generally is very good. Groundnuts, peanuts, and the varieties of nuts is very good. So when you take nuts, it's very good. The chia seeds too are very, very good and vital when we take it, when it comes to treatment of diabetes. Having said that, the food you take, it matters a lot. But it's dangerous for you to control your food and still go after eating 2 slices of avocado, or taking nuts, or taking green leaves or vegetables. You now go and bring a big bottle of Coke. Abba, you bring a very big bottle of Coke, and you feel you can be normal like that. You cannot be normal. It will affect you. It will affect your health. So there are so many things we are doing to our system that make our system breaks down, and we cannot really realize it. So I want to break it down. For those of una wey get diabetes, e dey very very important more na control ourselves. The first place wey I wan control ourselves na the Coke, the Fanta, the malt. Many of una go make tea, full cup of tea, una go put bonvita, una come still sugar join am. Those things dem dey kill the cell wey e dey o. Na im make most of una still get this diabetes. But for una wey never get am, control your sugar wey you dey take, your Coke and all those things. Even some of the food wey you dey eat, some of the fruits wey you dey take, sugar still dey. Okay, so na you now go control yourself. Me, I believe say water good for body. They dey always talk and say water no get enemy. You fit baff with water, you fit drink with water, you fit wash with water. Water dey very good for every one of una. Make una use am. E dey very very important. More una use am o. And we dey talk say, when you notice say you dey always dey tired, just know say diabetes dey come o. Go check yourself. E no dey very difficult. If you wan check yourself, you go to those pharmacy where they'll give you this thing, use am just your hand here, you just press and put am for inside something, look your blood, your sugar level, na dat to know whether you get am or you not get am. If you too you dey break down, or you wan dey drink coke, you wan dey drink fanta, you wan dey drink all those sugar thing, just know say diabetes koko e dey knock for your door. Or if you be person wey be say you fair fat, or no be say you too fat, you come dey reduce the weight, everybody dey notice say sister, brother, uncle, aunty, you dey sick, you need to go check yourself o, make you know say these things e dey very very important. Health na money. If you dey sick today, nobody wan associate with you. If you not balance for health, nobody wan associate with you. So now I come tell una this evening dey very important, make una tell una people say this na wetin dey cause diabetes. Then if you every time you eat, maybe you don eat a plate of semo, thing big, you quick eat am, before 10 minutes you don dey hungry again, know say the thing don dey knock o. So diabetes dey very dangerous, make we dey control am. And you know say this diabetes too dey get stage o. There's stage 1 dey dey up to stage 4. We just dey pray make we no encounter this one, so that we no dey run around when e come to our body, when e come to the good health wey God don give us. People dey always ask this question: when somebody get diabetes, e dey go away? E no dey go away o. So now na the very big problem wey we get now. The doctor fit give you tablets, you fit dey take, but e no dey go away, e no dey vanish. E just dey there. But if you dey take your treatment, the thing go go holiday. No be say e comot, e go go holiday. So people around you no go notice say diabetes still dey ring. Okay, then nobody go even notice say you still even get all these things wey you wan, wey you dey tell people say, I dey tired o. So if you dey take your drugs regular, you dey take the necessary food, the fruits, the vegetables, you find out say the thing go go holiday, but e no go comot. So e no dey comot. So just make sure say you take care of yourself. The last point wey I come dey even dey talk before I come to the place wey be say every one of us una go party fish wey get fat, e dey very good. If you dey eat am every time, if money no dey, then now the way dey wey you take buy small this is what we dey talk, e no mean say you go reach before you go fit treat yourself. E no mean that kind matter. The matter wey bring us come, even if na small money, you fit take am go buy something. Another thing still good, green vegetable. Dem dey see ugu, dem dey see water leaf, dem dey see spinach. All these things dey very good for your body, wey go still help you for this diabetes issue. Me, I believe say many people dey suffer for this diabetes, but dem no know how dem wan take treat themselves. Many people no wan even talk. It's better make you talk o, because na when you talk, that person go still help you. Make you remember say this diabetes na first stage. If you reach the last stage, nobody fit help you out. Okay, so earlier the better. Now wey we dey talk am, so begin dey go for checkup. When you dey notice all these things, say you dey tired, your weight dey go down, you dey wan drink coke, you wan drink fanta, you don dey reduce your body, you go know say diabetes don dey do kokoko for your door. So the next food wey you go dey eat now, wey dey very important o, you know say that very vegetable wey we say make you dey eat now, e get low calories, e get am o, and e dey very very nutrient dey o. So if you wan cook your vegetable, no carry your vegetable put for pot boil am 1 hour, and no nutrient for there again. If na like 5 minutes, e just dey okay. If na fry, you wan fry am. If na squeeze, you wan squeeze am, you wan drink the water. Me, I notice some people dey drink the water. Make I notice say some people dey eat the leaf, but the leaf na just 5 minutes. Just boil am 5 minutes, you don eat am. No put anything. Naturally, e dey okay for am make you eat. This thing wey dey call avocado, e still dey o. Okay, na pear. Those big one na pear. You know say pear naturally good for our body, e good for our eyes, e good for our hair, e good for our face, e still good for our skin. E dey very good. So you just cut am, slice am, eat am. E go dey very important make you work with am o. Make una hear o. The another thing wey we still talk about na eggs o. Eggs dey very important make you eat. You see that you boil am, not be for frying, because frying now you go add oil, you wan boil. Now when you boil and the thing go really work for you. We dey talk a beans, so we dey get different type of beans. That beans wey dey do fried rice na still beans, but the one wey we as Caribbeans or Africans dey eat na that one wey get white come get one black dis thing for the mouth, like that one we dey call black eyed peas. Or for Africa we get brown beans, we get that thick brown beans wey you go cook wey you no dey quick done. Beans na beans. We get different type, so anyone wey you wan feed me, some dey wey dem don help you cook small put for can, na you to bring am just warm am eat am. But the one wey you cook, I prefer one, because na that one go give you a better healing. To eat nut good o. To eat nut, that nut wey we dey talk na groundnut. Groundnut, peanut, e dey very good also. E dey very good. Make we dey eat groundnut, we go eat am and e go heal our body well well. Yogurt still good o, but that yogurt you go look am. No put the one wey say get sugar, because some yogurt dey wey get sugar. Because you now you dey fight make you no get sugar anymore. But if you come one kind of one wey come get sugar, you come increase wetin you wan make e comot, you come dey increase. So all those nuts dey very good. You see all these things wey we dey talk now, work with am o. Next week we go still come on Tuesday, we come talk about this problem of diabetes. E not good for body. My brother, my sister, my uncle, my aunty, e no good o. So na wetin we go do wey we take treat ourselves na we dey talk about. If you know say you get an symptom wey I don first mention, say you dey very tired, you dey lose weight, you dey always go toilet go pee, make you talk out o, so make people still help you around. So na when people help you, you too you wan dey heal. So me I believe say when you quit talk, anything wey you quit talk, whether na sickness dey your body, you quit tell people say I dey sick o, I get this one, you go see people wey go help you. But if you no quit talk, you come become problem. When this diabetes don enter stage 4, e no dey quick make we heal o. So stage 2 na that one wey we say e dey come small small, so we fit help ourselves out. Shey una hear? So having said that, diabetes is a very critical illness, diseases that we must take care of. So it's important for us to work with it and know what it's all about. As women, as men, youths, teenagers, children have this diabetes. So work with the controls of the food that we've talked about. There are nutrients and there are low calories, especially in the green leaves. So make sure it is something you work with that must enable you to get your healing. We want to be healed from it. That's why we talk about these healthy tips that will help us. So just subscribe to our channel, Lara All in All. Every Tuesdays we come on healthy living, on health issues. So also we can still talk on our financial issues, but generally about our lifestyle, our health especially. Because I see a lot of diseases, a lot of sickness that are unaware, and we just fall victim to it. It is something that can be cured. It is something that we can put us together to make sure that we go out from this very disease. And tonight we just talked about diabetes. I did a lot of research and I find out it is very wide. So next week we are coming to speak about it. I went to the level where people will understand me. That's why I went to that paging, so that every one of us will understand what we are talking about. So thank you so much. Just like, share, comment, and whenever we are coming every Tuesdays 9 to 9:30, we're already on board. If you ask question, go to my comment box and ask your question or the topic you want us to talk about. Then we'll go for a research and go and do a research for that topic, and we'll just come publicly and display it. And if you have someone that is suffering from diabetes, but these symptoms I've given to you is a prescription, just go and let the person take medications. We said it's not curable, but you can go for remission. Remission means when you are taking your drugs, you can just go for an holiday and nobody will notice that you have diabetes. And I believe it is clear and settled. So let's work with the little tips I've given. So until I come your way next week. Thank you so much and God bless you. Do have a wonderful weekend. So stay blessed, stay safe, and all will be well. Amen.